What's up, everyone? It's your girl Treasurelove, and welcome back to my channel. Y'all, I have breakfast, so we're going to do a breakfast mukbang. Before we get into this good ass food, oops, excuse my language. Oh my god, it's too early. Before we get into this, what do I call it? Oh, before we get into before we get into today's video, before we get into this good banging food, I could have just said good food. Before we get into this good food, make sure you guys follow me on all my social medias. Give this video a huge thumbs up. Comment down below what's going on in your 2025, because in this video we're talking about what has gone on in 2025 so far. Now, it has been a roller coaster, okay, and I'm sure I'm going to forget a lot. I'm sure I'm going to forget a lot. But we're only 15 days in, so we're halfway through January, and it feels like we're halfway through the year. So we want to talk about it. First of all, let's get into what I have. I have a fried egg with hot sauce and sugar-free syrup on it, toasted English muffin. Looks bomb. And then I have this vegetable because I love eating cabbage is my favorite food. So steamed cabbage with peppers and onions and garlic. So I gotta pray first. Now I can go ahead. Something about steamed cabbage. I don't care if it's a breakfast food or not, I'm gonna eat it. Okay, let's get into the very first topic. What happened on January 1st? Well, one, everyone had a great new year to start off. Like, I feel like when the ball dropped, everyone was good. Everyone was kikiing, everyone was friendly, everyone was pouring shots, cheers, and all that good stuff, kissing, hugging, all the greats. And then what happened in New Orleans happened. If you guys don't know, a stupid psychotic man that deserves absolute torture. Like, he died, right? I'm mad it turned out the way that it did, because he honestly deserved to be tortured. Like, you people are literally bringing into the new year good spirits. Bourbon Street, what? You know how many times, like, me and my sister, we want to plan to go to Bourbon Street, and people literally go there to have a good time, and you decided to go there to commit homicide, like terrorist attack. Wow. And then you see him online the man online acting like he a businessman, acting all straight, but really you're a terrorist. And the fact that he was about to kill his family and friends first, is wild to me. It's absolutely wild to me. Look at that egg yolk. And another thing is that he was ex-military. And I'm telling you, like, first of all, America doesn't care about nobody but themselves anyway. But when it comes to, like, veterans and things like that, America does not care. Like, they do not do mental health checks, screenings, PTSD screenings, none of that. Like, these people that come back from war come back literally psychotic. Like, everything that was once connected and wired together be disconnected. And that brings us to our next person, who was also ex-military, who was in a Cybertruck, rented out a Cybertruck, sat in front of the Trump Hotel in Vegas, and it literally exploded. And apparently had no affiliation with, like, Trump, or, like, hate towards Trump or anything like that. Not that that really matters to me, but I just thought it was interesting because Elon Musk owns Cybertrucks, and he specifically rented a Cybertruck and then sat outside of the Trump Tower. It's even more crazy about the situation is that a couple seconds before it went off, he killed himself. Oh my god, I really hope I don't get demonetized for, like, saying all these crazy words. I just thought about that. But he unalived himself. I already said it. Why does it matter now? Anyways, he unalived himself beforehand, shot himself, and then it went off seconds later. So he didn't burn to death, but it's just crazy because, and that was, I believe that was January 1st as well. No one in New York, like that area, No one knows what happened with those drones. No one's talking about it anymore. We know TikTok is officially going away on the 19th. It's official. And it sucks because, you know, I didn't get on TikTok until 2021. So I missed out on the 2020 phase, but still, like, I've built up a good following on there. I'm like almost at 4,500 followers. Why would you take that away from me? Like, why would you do that? For what? Like, people could spy on us anywhere. Our own phones spy on us. You're not taking away our phones. What's wrong with TikTok? I'll tell you what's wrong with TikTok. People on TikTok is too smart, and people on TikTok are feel so free to talk about anything and everything, government related, conspiracies, all those things, to really expose companies. So the people with the big monies, more money than us, they don't want that, especially in the US, to be exposed to other citizens. So why not create this whole blase? Oh, still in data, da 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 da. They're still in data regardless. Like, they're still in data. Listen, China is so smart. China is so freaking smart. Like, if y'all don't remember, maybe about 10 years ago, there was a commercial out and it was playing in the US. Somehow they got this commercial to play in the US. And it was basically them laughing at Americans. Literally, almost like I don't want to say a class, but like there's a bunch of Asian men sitting in chairs and a man up front doing a presentation, and they were literally laughing at Americans, cracking up, kikiing. Like, this is such a joke to them. And then, not only that, everyone's trying to figure out what platform to go to, either Red Note or Lemonade. And guess what? Everyone's going to Red Note, and that's owned by China. America's so unserious. America is just so unserious. Learning Mandarin and everything. When I tell you we do not stand behind our government, we do not stand behind our government. It is terrible. It is absolutely terrible. The wildfires in California. First of all, I feel like there's been fires nonstop. But the fact that it's to the point where people are losing their homes. Before it was just like fires, okay, fires, you know, land was being burnt down, trees was being burnt down. But the fact that it spread so far into communities and homes are being destroyed, that's where it's sad. And not only rich people homes, but everyday people homes. Like, everyday, like higher middle class people homes and communities is being torn down, and it's so sad. I watched this video of this man who said like he had to dig his sister out the rubble, and that's how he found her body. I couldn't even imagine, bro. What sucks is that I have to eat really slow because of stupid gastric bypass surgery. So there's a few celebrities that have lost their homes, like who's the biggest one that everyone talks? Paris Hilton. There was another one. There was someone else that I knew, but a lot of the people I don't know, because I don't know a lot of people in Hollywood, like actresses and directors and producers. And everyone dreams of going to LA and living this lifestyle, you know, in Cali, that Cali lifestyle, and then for all to be burned down within a matter of some people hours, days, is so sad. So I'm forever grateful that I'm not gonna say it can never happen, because it can in any circumstances, but to be to that level where it's so unpredictable, and you're in a community, you don't know if your community, the next community over is next, it's scary. Also, can we just talk about Jimmy Carter's funeral? Like, rest in peace to Jimmy Carter, right? Who did the seating arrangements? Because we need to talk. First of all, there should have been secret mics between Obama and Trump's chair, okay? We need to know what was happening. Everyone's faces, people were trying so hard not to look at Obama and Trump as they were talking. But obviously, it was so, everyone that was watching from home, our eyes were all glued to Obama and Trump. Because what are you guys talking about? What's so funny? What's so kiki? You saw all of Obama's teeth, okay? And I think the type of person Trump is. If you laugh at one of his jokes, he's gonna tell another one, and if you laugh again, he's gonna tell 3 more. And at some point, you can see Obama kind of like flipping through, like almost like, okay, you know. But then Trump just kept going, and then it just became a whole thing. So that was interesting. You could see Kamala was want no parts. She said no. She was like, she wanted no parts. Miss Kamala wanted no parts. On a good note, I'm doing pretty great. My life is going pretty good right now. 15 days in. I'm not complaining, you know? I need to talk about so much, okay? So, with that being said, but I am done eating. I am going to go do what I have to do for the rest of the day. Thank you guys so much for eating with me. I appreciate it. I haven't done a mukbang in a long time, and I know I was just rambling, but like 2025 is like crazy already. People saying it's giving 2020 vibes, and I don't want to take on that. But yeah, make sure you guys follow me on all my social medias. If you guys have anything you guys want to list down below, list it, because I'm sure I missed so much that has happened so far. Don't forget to like this video, share, comment, everything you have to do to support your girl, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.